Good evening, and welcome to the Fortean Slip. This is episode 133. There's an alien invasion! Why on earth, if aliens were gonna invade, would they choose Turkey? Is that where everything's going down? Is that the epicenter of all things amazing and technologically advanced in the I almost said the USA. Jesus Christ. The Earth, the Terran planet.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not, but ISIS are around that area, and they might be trying to recruit aliens.
Maybe it's your teenage aliens taking the UFO for a fucking joyride. Trying to make some good YouTube videos, and they've decided that Turkey is the place to go.
Well, yeah, I mean, they'd just fly down and record ISIS and just be like, these humans think that some kind of mystical god is looking down and smiling on them. Let's see what they blow up next.
For killing each other.
Exactly.
I have to wonder.
That would make a pretty good YouTube video.
I have to wonder, what makes a person think that, an all-powerful, all-seeing being would just be okay with, yeah, kill in my name as much as you possibly can.
Warped ideology. I mean, Christians did the same thing.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm lumping them in too.
Yeah.
It just fucking baffles me. Just absolutely baffles me.
Yeah. I don't get it either. I mean, I've been prepared to kill sometimes over mundane stuff, but only in severe fits of rage. Never sat down and planned it out.
Yeah, I can't say that I've really been that deep.
I mean, some guy pushes into you in a supermarket, you immediately think about stabbing them to death with a frozen turkey.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to stab a stranger for no apparent reason.
With a turkey. With a turkey. That'd be awesome.
Make a shank out of a fucking turkey.
Can you imagine? And if there is an afterlife, how embarrassed would that guy be?
Here's your fucking wishbone.
The puns write themselves. Yes. Okay, if I ever go mad and kill someone, that's how I'm doing it. I'm killing them with a frozen turkey.
I just have to wonder, I'm pretty firmly sure that there is alien life somewhere in the universe besides us. And there's definitely some type of lower life forms. I'm completely on board with that. But I have to wonder, if a race of beings,
Clark, who said,
but if a race of beings is coming here and checking us out, why haven't they done anything? And there are all kinds of people who would say, "Oh,
they could be observing us."
They already have. So we're like an ant farm.
Yeah. They could be observing us. They could be abducting us for medical tests. Doing full-on invasion for whatever reason.
I just have to wonder. I mean, this obviously, if they're capable of space travel in that capacity, what reason would they have to come here? I mean,
YouTube video.
I think that's the most logical explanation, Richard. I'm beginning to fall in line with your thinking, which is scary, by the way.
Once you go down that rabbit hole, there ain't no coming back, Chris.
Yeah, it's just
But it
one
was Arthur C.
one
Clarke
deep fucking rabbit
who
hole into
said
madness.
either we're alone in a universe or we're not, and both possibilities are equally scary.
Yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yes, both possibilities are equally scary. And I wonder, like, what if we do happen to travel to Mars, which it looks more and more like somebody's going to go there. You know, will we find any evidence of life that has been there or is there? I mean, I'm not saying that we're going to find, you know, like a whole civilization that was there or anything like that. I'm talking about on a lower level of development, you know, like your microbes and your, you know, tiny organisms. You know, how the fuck do we know?
We might even find Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, there's a good one. Maybe Jimmy Hoffa was an alien and he just went back.
That'd be cool.
He just came here to this planet to work with the mob and create unions. That's it.
That's it. That was his purpose. Just, you know, it's a bit scary though if you like that. And if we go to Mars and we find evidence of life that has been there and have just left for whatever reason, that's a bit terrifying as well.
Well, and if they left, it begs the question: if there was, let's hypothetically say there was a civilization on Mars. Let's just take that leap for a few minutes.
Let's go with that. Okay, we're rolling with that.
Okay, and they left Mars. Okay. There's this perfect. There's this perfectly good planet called Earth. Well, we call it Earth, but you know what I'm talking about. The third rock from the sun, Richard, if you will.
Yeah, no, I'm following. You're saying they migrated from Mars to Earth.
Well, no, I'm saying, why would anyone take the leap of, well, they just left and went somewhere else, when there's a perfectly good planet right here? So, if there was some type of civilization of some type of beings on Mars, it would make more sense that if Mars was going to shit, that they just came here. But I would also beg the question of, if Mars was going to shit, and they're these, like I said, technologically advanced beings, why they wouldn't figure out how to fix it?
Well, maybe they couldn't. Maybe it was unavoidable, like a meteor or a solar flare or something.
So they just went to Earth. And then forgot everything.
They just moved here.
And forgot everything.
Well,
we are a species with historical amnesia, Richard. We are the aliens.
Unless, of course, Scientology was right the entire time. And they just transferred their souls.
You got some thetans?
Exactly.
Are you going clear?
I am. I've done my confession or whatever it's called, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling clear of negative organs.
No, it's just the cans you drank this evening.
It's just I don't know why you're just so fascinated with that word. What do you say?
If I had drank a couple of beers, I'd say I drank a couple of beers.
You wouldn't say you had a couple of cans?
No.
No? Okay.
Or pints, or whatever the fuck you weird British people call them. I just said I drank a couple of fucking beers.
You say you had pints when you go to the pub.
The pub.
The pub. Yeah.
So I guess there's some big mass UFO sighting that happened over Turkey. I had the news story up, but I closed it out, Richard.
Now that
we are still without Steve, so I suppose we should do some type of news.
We should. I'm going
not
to leave
saying
that in your capable hands because I don't want to ruin it for Steve.
Oh, and you definitely ruin it. Oh, and
that's what I was saying.
One of your favorite publications, Richard, the Daily Mail.
The Mail
has posted a story on December 1st of a mysterious video shows shape-shifting UFO hovering in the skies above Texas.
Right, so the craft can change shape.
Yes. It's not a werewolf in the sky.
Well, no, of course not. It's a warship.
Are they affected by silver bullets?
Oh, I suppose they'd have to be. We'd have to consult the D&D manual.
Yeah, the monster manual, if you will. Or the compendium.
The codex.
But yeah, I guess there was a UFO spotted over Turkey. They're calling it an invasion.
It was Texas a minute ago.
Oh, that's another story. I'm going back to the Turkey thing. Listen, I'm not nearly as polished as our newsman, Mr. Steve Alcorn.
You are managing
to this shit.
Throw it up worse than him, which is an accomplishment in of itself.
However, I'm doing this on the fly and had no intention of doing it in the first place.
Well, he rehearses ahead of time. That's the worst part.
Yeah, I don't know about this story. At least the one that I grabbed from The Sun. Because it's just like really all just tweets of these fucking UFOs in the sky. They look like balls of light, really, kind of, from what I can see in the pictures. And according to The Sun, one fretful observer tweeted, "So are we just going to ignore the UFO that was seen by millions in Turkey last night?" Before adding, "This world needs aliens more than ever right now. Give me something, at NASA."
Well, does the world need aliens? Well, if intelligent life did rock up and wanted to make first contact with us, they'd be like, "Hey, we've mastered intergalactic travel and reached a new level of consciousness and understanding. And
we need to
like, yeah, we're still having difficulty with different color people and gay. Come back in another century."
No, see, they'd get here, Richard, and they'd be like, "Hey, we have to build a place to live. Who do we go see?" President-elect Donald Trump. He'd build them, some nice skyscraper somewhere, put his name on it. The Alien Trump Building.
The Alien Trump Building.
Yeah.
The Tralian.
Yeah. Something like that. Now that kind of sucks.
It does.
But, they've got the perfect person in a position of power to help them out. Fuck over a few people building the place in the process. Make a few bucks. Stow away some cash. He could be known as the first president to house real illegal aliens.
Just imagine the expression on those rednecks' faces that don't like Mexicans if, like, real aliens showed up.
Well, I'm curious how he'd build that wall.
It's a fence now.
Would we make it into a dome?
It'd have
be like
that. That's a good point.
Yeah, how do you keep the aliens out? These are the things I think about. These are the things I definitely think about, Richard.
You'd have to District 9 it, wouldn't you? forbid them to use their own technology.
Wrap them up in their own little section.
Get them addicted to cat food.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm trying to check out another. Oh, this one's kind of short. We'll read this one, Richard. This is from. Oh, wait a minute, Richard. We're doing this all wrong.
Yeah,
all wrong.
I'm starting to feel that way. Yeah.
We're doing this all wrong. Wait a minute.
You played the bumper.
Of course I did. There's a UFO attack, Richard. There's an exclamation point. So you got to be excited.
I'm seriously excited now. A UFO attack.
That's right, because Turkey experiences shocking mass UFO sighting. This is from natureworldnews.com. A fleet of mysterious aircrafts hovering over the skies of Turkey on November 27th has prompted a mass panic. A video of the incident was posted on YouTube by user Secure Team 10. Oh, there's a fucking credible source. And most of the internet agreed that it could be a cluster of UFOs, not merely just lights in the fucking sky. This year has been filled with massive, and by the way, I'm adding here as I go, so don't think this is the, total story. This year has been filled with massive UFO sighting, and the event UFO sighting this year has been filled with massive UFO sighting. Shouldn't there be a fucking S on the... Yeah.
Really big.
Yeah. It's just been ongoing. It's just one sighting.
It's the same and the event all over the world, and they just...
And the event in Turkey is the latest addition to the one sighting. The uploader said, "We had a fleet of these unknown lights that were appearing in multiple cities across the country of Turkey, causing mass panic for many people." On the same night the video was uploaded, hashtag UFO attack Turkey. That just sounds like a bad Thanksgiving Day prank. Trended on the Twitterverse. The Event Chronicle reported that while the hashtag was trending, it was censored to some degree by Twitter and even Facebook and YouTube. Ooh, there's a conspiracy, Richard.
Ooh, it's going both ways.
It's not only a UFO attack, there's a conspiracy involved.
It's a UFO attack that might have been an inside job, but this is the story that keeps on giving.
Yeah. The Daily Star reported that there were 4 or 5 fleets of lights spotted clustering together in various parts of the country. As per...
Fleet of light.
Hey, you can say whatever you want, I guess. As just look at fucking the USA's president-elect's fucking... the USA president-elect's Twitter page. As per, I should just fucking sit in that one because I fucked it up so bad. Ugh, God. I get douche chills when I do that shit.
You kind of feel sympathy for Steve now that you're sitting in the chair, don't you?
No. I tried to make a fucking joke. I failed horribly, and I should just shit on the floor and sit in it.
Yeah.
Because it sucked. All over your body. It wasn't. No, his thing. The joke didn't totally suck. My delivery blew. As per Inquisitor, I don't know, the mysterious objects were very similar in appearance to the famous Phoenix Lights incident back in 1997. There were also a number of similar UFO sightings in Denver and Texas. Some skeptics said the aircrafts could have been owned by the U.S., who was working on a secret mission. Oh, there's secret missions. Meanwhile, just recently, Malcolm Robinson, the founder of Strange Phenomena Investigations, which carries out UFO and paranormal research, has revealed that government is not telling everything they know about aliens. As he claimed, they are not even telling half of the truth.
Not even half.
Which percentage?
So what we
talking? Is it a quarter?
33%?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to know. Are we really being invaded by aliens? While there is no guarantee if alien invasion will dawn upon us, experts have already weighed in with such possibility. Astronomers at the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence Institute in California said, extraterrestrials would not be just how we imagine them to be. No flesh, no bones, but super intelligent machines who are equipped with innovative technology that the Earth has never heard of. Dun dun dun.
Wait, what? Well, how did they get it?
The machines. Aliens or robots, Richard. We've had it all wrong this whole time. Now. Yeah.
They're robots now. They're not just aliens, they're alien robots.
They're alien robots. It's like batteries not included. Somebody's gonna fix them with some toaster parts, some junk cars, and they're gonna turn into Transformers. It's all good. What'd you think of the Yeti dash cam video from Russia?
Yeah, I thought it was a person.
You thought it was a person?
Yeah.
Just a dude or a chick.
Or a chick, whatever. I just thought I saw it and I was like, huh, that's cool. But I didn't. Phil did an awesome breakdown of it, as he all
yes, did. Bob did. Bob's been on a breakdown / commentary extravaganza.
Yeah, it's nice to see he's got his groove back. He was a bit down for a while there.
How Bob got his groove back?
The movie writes itself.
It should be.
Cheeky bars and a shitload of women.
Yeah. Steve finds love in Steve, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking horrible tonight. Bob finds love in the arms of a young woman. Gives him back all of his mojo. He brings her to his tiki bar and does completely inappropriate things with her.
I don't.
And then his wife comes home. That would be great. That's what you call cock blocking at its finest.
You can't. It's not like you can get mad at them. It's not like you can go like, "Dude, you totally cock blocked me." That's the worst part.
Yeah, this dash cam video. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that it is a person. Just nonchalantly running across the road or whatnot. But it is kind of interesting.
If we all remember that police dash cam of the Bigfoot that turned out to be an elaborate prank.
Right. I think if anything, it's some type of a prank or, somebody's. I don't think it's just a video of just a person with just clothes on running across the road.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
No. Some thought's gone into it.
Right, and whether or not the driver of the vehicle was in on it, I obviously can't say. But definitely worth a watch. I think it's on the forteanslip.blogspot.com if you'd like to check it out. Pretty sure I posted Phil's breakdown. Excuse me, Bob's breakdown.
Don't go there even if you don't want to check it out.
Yeah. And you should. Share a few articles. Post them a few places. Help this shit out.
It's a difficult job we do. Coming online.
I don't know that the job that we do is difficult. Tedious sometimes. In post. But sitting here in front of a microphone and bullshitting doesn't take much, Richard.
I know, exaggerating for comic effect.
Oh.
Several cans, Richard, remember? Woo!
Yes, yes.
Crazy.
And I would like to give a shout out. And it's been a while since I mentioned this, and I had the back and forth on YouTube with the gentleman. But you know, I have been, I should say, because you guys just come in and record with me. I do all the post work and all the promotion. I've been uploading the audio. I've been uploading the audio only of the show on the blog, the forteanslip.blogspot.com. And I can't tell, nothing from where I post it gives me any indication of how many downloads I'm getting or whatnot. I would like to get it onto iTunes at some point. But as of right now, I've just been posting a link to the audio on the blog that's available for download, or you can just listen to it. But I did it mostly for people who, you know, have issues with data, you know, when they want to listen to it or whatnot. Because one of the instances is that a police officer, and I can't remember from what state, had asked me to, you know, post the audio only because he liked to listen in his cruiser at night, and the YouTube videos were really eating up his data. So I obliged him and started uploading the audio. But you know, I'm curious to know, like, how many people are actually downloading that audio versus watching on YouTube. And of course, you can't get any of our fans to actually, like, say anything on the YouTube channel half the time. I mean, you get your regulars and your people that do jump on and say something. But
you made quite
the last time. What's that?
You made a friend last time, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. You stated you didn't vote. Listen, whether I voted or didn't vote, it's called a secret ballot for a reason, Richard. And if I choose to say that I'm not saying whether I voted or not, go fuck yourself. But the indication was that I had stated on air that I didn't vote. And the fact of the matter is, I was repeating a George Carlin bit in which he states he didn't vote. But fucking dumbass on YouTube, by the name of White Lion, I believe it is, I want to say. I'd have to look. Here, Richard, let's do a little research.
You're not actually going to mention his name.
What's that?
You're actually going to go mention his name.
Yeah, why not?
Why not indeed? But not only give shout outs to the people that like us.
Let's do a play-by-play of the back and forth between myself and White Lion. For those of you who don't check out the comments below the YouTube video. His first post on the video was, how can someone have the popular vote when 3 million illegals voted in California alone? Not to mention the cheating Hillary Dunn.
Hillary Dunn. Wow, great start.
Yeah, because he's got, you know, great communication skills. Come on, you guys, got a microphone. Oh, come on, you guys got a microphone. Do you do any research?
No.
The Electoral College isn't ignorant because I don't want the dumbass liberals in California picking the president every 4 years.
What?
To which I replied, Richard, I'm well aware of what I'm talking about. If you don't like it, there's an X in the top right-hand corner of the page and the ability to not listen.
Yeah.
And, by the way, fuckhead obviously listened because he made mention of shit in the show.
Yeah.
His response, Fortean Slip. Actually, you don't know and I used that X. You said yourself you didn't vote, so you have no place to bitch. The English dude has more sense about it than you. To which I replied, Richard, technically I didn't say that, jackass. I was referencing George Carlin. But way to pay attention there, fucknut. Back to Mr. White Lion. Fortean Slip, did you hit the X because you said you didn't vote? But yeah, I'm the jackass. LOL.
I'm sorry.
To which I replied, no, I didn't listen again, fuckwad. I was referencing a George Carlin bit and repeating what he said. Look it up since you are so big on doing research. And White Lion replied, no, this channel sucks. You talk like you are burnt out on dope anyways. And for the record, tonight I may be, but recently I haven't been at all. So I don't feel like falling yeah, I'll go back to the beginning here, Richard. No, this channel sucks. You talk like you are burnt out on dope anyways, so I don't feel like falling asleep. Don't be angry because someone told you you're full of shit and don't have a clue what the fuck you're talking about. Back to me, Richard, because, I just had to keep this one going. Yep, move along, troll. I'm well aware that I'm right. I'm well aware that I'm right on this, so go drive your car into a ditch and fuck your mother. Anything else, you one-trick pony? To which Mr. White Lion replied, apparently you have no idea the definition of what a troll is either. I don't drive a car. That's what little bitches like yourself drive. Back to me, Richard. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You drive a truck to make up for your lack of a penis. To which Mr. White Lion replied, no, I drive a truck because dudes need one. He drives a truck, Richard, because dudes need one. They need it. They have to have it, Richard.
Yeah, dudes, no, it's in the dudism religion that they have to drive cars.
Let me get back to Mr. White Lion's response, Richard. This is some important shit that we need to relay to the people out there, because they need to drive a truck, Richard. If you're a man,
you're a dude,
it's what you drive.
You drive a truck.
That's right.
Okay.
And hopefully he drives his into a fucking semi. Well, let's get back to what he says. No, I drive a truck because dudes need one. Why are you worried about another man's penis for? Why are you worried about another man's penis for?
Because I have a point.
You have some homo tendencies. You have some homo tendencies there, champion? To which I replied, Richard, yep, you got it, big boy. Why don't you bring it over here so I can show you how it's done?
Homo tendencies. Can I just interrupt you there? People...
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the 21st fucking century. No one cares about being gay anymore. Can we just fucking drop this negative stereotype?
Obviously, he's a fucking dickhead, Richard. I mean, come on now.
Oh yeah, he is a dickhead.
So,
this pisses me off.
So, here let's get back to this conversation. Come on. Let's try to stay on the straight and narrow here. Mr. White Lion replies, nah, I'm good. I have a beautiful lady. I'm sure your buddy talking with you can use a knob job. Could you, Richard?
I use a knob job? From you, probably not. But yes, I could go for a knob job.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's good to know.
Only because of the...
I replied...
Because, I don't think you're attractive.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I'm a pretty svelte man. To which I replied to him, Richard, keep trying, dickhead. You think I'm thin-skinned? Or wait, thing-skinned, as you wrote, because your dumbass can't type? I think this is hilarious. The fact that you keep coming back to comment makes me giggle inside. So keep it up, big boy, acting all tough and driving your truck, making a point to say you have a beautiful lady. Listen, I'm sure your fleshlight enjoys being referred to in such a loving way, but really it's just a cum dumpster that holds all of your shame and missed opportunities. And Mr. White Lion, Mr. White Lion replied, "No, what you described sounds like your mother. You are thin-skinned. LOL. Turned a comment into a personal bitch fit. Laugh my ass off." Or wait, LMAO. Sorry, I don't want to, sugarcoat his comments.
Yeah, don't say.
To which I
abbreviation.
That's right. To which I replied, "Think what you want, shit dick. I enjoy this. You aren't even coming close to getting under my skin." Back to Mr. White Lion. I will think what I want.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back, Richard. I will think what I want. Don't need or ask for your permission. But I need to go fill up your mother's water dish. Happy Thanksgiving, thin-skinned. Just some great retorts here, Richard.
Your mother's water dish.
So I
actually like that. I'm gonna.
So I replied, Richard, "Oh, good one. Did you have to Google that comment, or do you have the book of shit talking for dummies?"
That was a good one. Let's be honest. Give him props. That was a good one.
No, I won't.
Oh, come on, it's in the pro code. You gotta give them props when they come up with a good one.
No, I don't.
It's gotten real.
To which Mr. White Lion replied, "That would make you the author, right?" And back to me, Richard. Keep clicking, dumbass. You keep on commenting, I'll keep making videos and getting paid doing it. And he must have deleted one of his comments. He deleted a few of them that are not in here anymore, but I said, "Nope, I didn't. I was referencing George Carlin," which I must have been responding to him again for the thing that he got rid of. The only reason it sounded like I said that was because I was repeating his bit in which he says he didn't vote. And a day ago, Richard, all of this stuff was the stuff that I've said here was from a week ago.
Yeah.
A day ago, Mr. White Lion came back and said, "Fortean Slip, you said you didn't vote, then you talked about Carlin."
So he listened to the show twice, and the second time to make sure you said something so he could quote you. That's commitment to the bit. Props again.
Yeah. Giving him props. And he made another comment somewhere else. I'm actually looking for it. It looks like it got deleted. Yeah, because it's not anywhere here. But there was a woman that had made a comment on the video, and he commented on that too. And it looks like the comment is gone off of the video. So, yeah, that was my new friend, Mr. White Lion. I want to welcome him to the show as a new listener.
Yes, you're a valued listener now. We are fans.
Richard actually thinks you're funny, to some degree.
Oh, come on, that fucking your mother's what?
One fucking comment he got out of how many did he make?
Yeah, I just, credit where credit's due. I like insulting people as well. So, I give the person props, even if they use it against me.
Yeah.
A good insult is a good insult.
Yeah, and I didn't have any in there.
Oh, really?
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Richard? Is that where you're going with this? Motherfucker, I run the show.
Yes. All hail Chris. White Lion didn't have any good lines at all. It was just a shitstorm of stupidity. And, I'm just lucky to bask in Chris's presence.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Anywho. Yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. I thought that was kind of funny because anyone who listens to that, if you go and you listen to Carlin's bit on voting and then listen to what I said, I was very obviously just repeating what he said.
I think that, like,
I wasn't making any reference to what I did or didn't do.
Anyone that was listening to that show knows what was said. We're all on board.
I just think it's fucking stupid.
It's fucking stupid, but it was fun. That's why it's good to have a good slagging match with them.
Yeah, it was funny. I had a good time. I think it's hilarious that he thinks I'm thin-skinned and that he somehow got under my skin and that, you know, I was getting upset. I never get upset at comments on the videos. I have a good fucking giggle.
Yeah, I mean, if you just comment,
I think it's hilarious.
It really just encourages us.
It fucking, yeah. It's just fucking, it's a good time. Why would I fucking, you know, why would I get all upset about it? I've been getting shit on for shit for years now doing this shit. If I let all that shit get to me, I'd fucking stop doing it a long time ago. It's stupid. If you don't like the fucking show, turn it off. It's that simple.
It is pretty much that simple.
I've never listened to another show and felt the need to comment on the show and say, this show sucks.
Really?
You all blow a bag of dicks. Like, why would I do that? Just click the X in the top corner of the screen or go on to something else. Live your life. There's plenty of people that are gonna want to listen.
Awesome. Especially you, Frank Smith.
Yeah. Frank Smith, who we have to get into a hangout and talk to. The man is a legend in the Fortean Slip fandom at this point.
As our #1 fan.
He's right up there. There are a lot of people who have been listening for quite a while. Now, I'm not saying, you know, to the... Well, she made one comment a little while ago. She's still listening. There was somebody else who commented recently and said that they've been listening since the beginning, that I had never seen commenting on the videos. So, I mean, hey, if you're listening to the show and you like the show, comment. Give us a fucking thumbs up. Share the shit around. You know, if you want to support the show, that's the best thing you can do. And I know that a lot of people don't do that. It's a very small percentage of the people that listen do it. Because on most YouTube videos, it's a small percentage that comment and like, or even dislike, on the videos compared to the views. That's a YouTube-wide thing. That's not just us.
Oh, yeah. No, that's standard.
So I would say, you know, if you're a fan of the show, let us know.
We're always looking to reach out to our fans and make fun of you.
I'll almost always say something back, unless your name is Dean Cooper.
Yeah.
And then I kind of just let Dean go down his little fucking rabbit holes with his parrots.
He was telling me.
And his fucking Jesus, not Jesus, his godlike look with his fucking white hair and white beard.
Exactly how I imagine God to be.
If he comes into a hangout from now on, I request that he be sitting on a cloud in the sky with his headset on. No more sitting in your house with your fucking parrots. I want a cloud. I want sky. And I want some reverb to your, I want some reverb to your voice, like you are talking to me from another plane of existence.
No. Harp music. Harp music.
Harp music. The cutesy version of heaven.
Music if you're in heaven. I don't know why. You just did.
Yeah. I don't know. But I thought we'd do this bonus show since we weren't able to do a show earlier this week. So I'm hoping that regardless of whether Steve joins us tomorrow or not, Richard and I will do another show tomorrow.
And we promise we'll try and come up with a better topic.
Well, there was an alien invasion in Turkey, Richard. What better thing can you have than that? And Richard, here comes the train. 'Cause the train keep it rolling all night long, Richard. All night long.
Train keeps on running.
I fucking hate that train.
Trains. It's very relaxing.
I hate that shit. Although I did enjoy the movie Snowpiercer.
No.
Haven't seen that one? Post-apocalyptic world. The way that they survive is by being on a train that just constantly runs. It's got Chris Evans, aka Captain America, in it. A little bit of Ed Harris.
The worst idea.
Little Tilda Swinton.
I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not gonna lie? Oh, I forgot to mention, Richard, before we end the show here. I checked out a kind of bad, but kind of good time travel movie last night. I checked it out. It's on Netflix. It's called Paradox. And it is... The whole idea is that there's these MIT students, or I think they're all from MIT. They're all like, these super intelligent students. And they're creating a time travel device down in the fucking recesses of this building. I mean, this fucking elevator goes way down below ground. And they're doing it for this mysterious guy with a British accent, by the way, Richard. The guy has a British accent. That's right. And this guy's rich. He's got a lot of money. And one of these people who's on this team of MIT students is an NSA secret agent.
No.
Trying to find out what's going on. But anyway, the movie starts with one of these kids, or, well, they say kids, they're young adults, coming back in time and making a phone call to the guy with the British accent, who's like funding all of this, saying, "Don't come to the lab. If you come to the lab, you kill us all."
That's how it starts.
And that's how the fucking show. That's how the movie opens.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Like I said, it's not the greatest time travel movie I've ever seen. It's not the worst time travel movie I've ever seen.
What is the worst time travel movie you've ever seen?
It's worth a watch. But I love time travel movies. The worst time travel movie I've ever seen. Oh God. If I have to go worst, it's actually one of my favorites because I loved the concept, but the movie itself is horrible because I tried to rewatch it recently. And that's Millennium with acclaimed actor
with the
Chris
planes,
Christopherson.
Where else to get them? Save people on planes.
Right. And then the whole idea behind this is that these people in the future, where the world's going to shit and humankind is dying out, they're coming back in time and stealing people who are going to die in plane crashes and transporting them to the future and replacing their bodies with other bodies so that it still looks, it was, and in retrospect, not the greatest fucking time travel movie, but it's a very cool concept and could use a remake, by the way. If anybody's ever listening in Hollywood, somebody remake Millennium and make it good.
In Hollywood, stop. Just stop.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing listening to this pile of shit?
Go make a decent version of the Greenland.
Yeah, no shit, right? And on that note, Richard, somebody get me Mick West. This has been the Fortean Slip, episode 133. If you like this shit, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, hit the little thumbs down button. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Go to theforteanslip.blogspot.com or theforteanslip.com. Either one will work. Check out Dred Funn at dredfunn.com and youtube.com/Dred Funn. The man is an artistic genius. Check out Matt Knapp, former co-host of the Fortean Slip, on youtube.com/bigfootcrossroads. And as always, you can check out Richard's blog where he bashes people incessantly. The link to that blog is below the YouTube video. See ya!